President of Bangalore World Trade Center, and Mr. Dr. Bosman, Vice President of Bangalore World Trade Center, Mr. Mohandas, President of CRIC, and Mr. Umar Reddy, former President of CRIC, Mr. Rajesh Chinchawati from Laku Udio Baraki Karnataka, and Mr. Jivan Chenori, Hanover Mess. We have been organized at the same time twice in BIEC. Of course, there is a huge demand of electronic goods in India. According to IBC and other sources of research, India's electronic goods market scale will reach $400 billion in 2020. Unfortunately, the market's lion's share belongs to foreign countries. It is because there are not many manufacturing facilities in India.
Our trade relationships with Taiwan as a country is very interesting. We have a fairly large trade relationship of $2.1 billion in the first 6 months, which is a large amount, 13,800 crores is today's conversion rate. We have an evenly balanced trade, 1.2 billion of imports from Taiwan. We also export 800 million. Computer hardware is going to be the largest import component of India after petroleum. So that is the shortage of hardware that we have. We may be world leaders in software, but we have a long way to go in computer hardware. Now, Taiwan traditionally has been very strong in this area. The special characteristic of Taiwanese machine tool industry is that it can apply itself in various segments of the market. As the world's 4th largest exporter of machine tools and components, Taiwan can offer products to a broad range of industries.
So we are an association of members, around 400 odd members in the SME electronics manufacturing sector, spread all over Karnataka. So we have had a very close relationship with TAITRA and especially Mr. George Lin. And we have been every year organizing delegations to TAITRONICS, and which we have found that is very beneficial to our members. I myself, I had been to 2014, I have been there, and we have also signed an MOU with TAITRA to cooperate with each other in these events for benefit of our members. So in a way, I am slightly sad that Mr. George Lin is decided to go back. Anyway, I wish him the very best going forward, and I would also like to welcome Mr. Sai, with whom we will be having hope to have a very good interactions going forward. So your overall the experience, our experience in collaborating with TAITRA and also going to this show has been excellent, and we will definitely be continuing that.
On behalf of TAITRA, I would like to welcome you for joining this Computex Taipei Media Networking Luncheon. India is a great country. I think everybody knows this. And the economy of India is the 7th largest in the world. And India is also one of the G20 economies and a member of the BRICS and a developing country with an averaging growth rate of about 7% over the last 2 decades. That's incredible. And here in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India in particular, we are honored to be given the opportunities to introduce Computex Taipei, TAITRONICS, and eCommerce shows to you. My colleagues, Mr. Wang and Mr. Tsai, will be briefing you later with the key factors and benefits for the participation of these shows. And I hope that you can get a clear picture on the trends throughout Taiwan's prosperous ICT industry. India's industries will become even more competitive in the world market. The recent investment project in India from one of the iconic businesses in Taiwan, the Foxconn, is an exciting example of this idea. And Taiwan's story is packed with firms who have successfully shifted from ODM manufacturing approach to high-end tech-intensive expertise. And this matrix of supply chains and a new form of business engagement.
The purposes of my presentation are to share with you some information about the ICT industry in Taiwan and tell you the advantages to join Computex this year. 6,000 square kilometers, which is about 1% of India. However, our GDP PPP per capita is about $41,000. We are specialized in ICT industry, including the production of electronics.
Somewhere between 14th and 15th largest overseas buyers from India. It's number 14 or 15th. And of course, the major foreign buyers are those from China, US, Korea, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Japan, and for your information, it's around 65 to 70% of the international visitors are from Asian Pacific region, and India is, I think, is one of the major sources aside from the Asian Pacific region.
Computex is one of the most important ICT exhibition in the world, and it reflects the power and the potential of Taiwan as a supplying center for the ICT industry, and also a new hope for the solutions of IoT industries. And of course that we are still working very closely with partners from the other part of the world, and India, of course, is one of the major consideration under this strategy. And when it comes to India, you see simply that India is a great market, and with the most intelligent people specializing in the computer software solutions. And I think with this in mind, that India will emerge as one of our major potential partners, not only in the computer industry, but also in the electronic related sectors. And this is part of the reason why we are here. Of course, we are promoting Computex, TAITRONICS, and eCommerce as our major concern. But of course, we are also seeking the possibilities of having further cooperation opportunities with Indian industry. And actually, there is no actual limit for this kind of partnership. But we used to be working very closely, of course, with the US, Japan, Korea, and of course, when it comes to software, when it comes to the solutions, India will be our major sources. And there are many brilliant Indian engineers working in Hsinchu, which is, I think, one of our very important hubs of ICT semiconductor production site. And India, we have at least more than 500 Indian intelligent people working together with us in Hsinchu, Taiwan. The people or the industry from India, please be a part of our development of the ICT industry and be a part of our engagement in further development of relationship with China, with India, and with other countries.
Computex is an exhibition focused on computer hardware, and this is one area which is extremely critical for the economic growth of our country. We are extremely short on hardware and we rely largely on imports. Taiwan is one of the centers, the hub in the world of manufacture of hardware products, be it semiconductors or such related items. If our people, our industrialists, our young entrepreneurs travel to Taiwan and see what is happening there is lots for us to learn. And I think this is a focused area where Indian entrepreneurs and Indian manufacturers will gain